Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Christian. Welcome back to Christian's Weather and Forecasting. Right now we're going to be dealing with multiple areas of energy that's going to be moving through, causing a good amount of snow and rain towards the southern states, the eastern coast, and the Midwest central states. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. And so now, right now, if we see, we are on today's run. Right now, there's not really much going on except a little bit of snow up in Canada and a little bit of snow showers and rain showers over towards Oregon and Washington. Now, right now, this storm over here towards the New Mexico-Colorado border is the area that we're going to be focusing on for this first storm. And what this is going to do is this is going to move over into Texas, and this is going to bring some snow showers to Texas, portions of Kansas and Colorado. And this is going to continue to move through over to Colorado, and where we're going to see this low front move over kind of from the south, as we can see it moved from New Mexico. The one up here kind of died off. This low front is going to kind of take over with this storm, and it's going to cause a possibility for there to be some severe weather moving into tomorrow when this storm hits. Now, you can't see it from this specific image, but this low front is barely going to push onto the actual landfall, which is only going to bring, where it can't actually hit the land, it's only going to bring a little bit of that tornado threat specifically, but this still has a threat for there to be a little bit more generalized severe weather, including wind. And so if we're looking right here for tomorrow, we have a marginal risk of severe weather stretching through southern Louisiana into portions of Florida. This has a tornado threat that's going to come with it. This has a 2% tornado threat, once again, through the New Orleans area into Mobile and portions of Florida. Now, this is more of just a small spin-up tornado style. This isn't a major issue, but, you still have to be alert for it because that is there. The wind probability is 5%, and the hail probability is non-existent. So your major threat for this is going to be strong storms with a minor tornado, minor wind threat. Now, this storm is going to continue to move through over into the 6th and the 7th, and this is going to bring some more stronger storms towards the portions of the Florida area. A little bit less stronger, but still some hard rain and flooding concerns toward Georgia and the Carolinas, as well as the possibility to see some snow towards the north side up here into Kentucky, Indiana, and Ohio. And right here is where the National Weather Service is highlighting another marginal risk. I just realized after recording that I had the wrong picture up. So here we are. Here's that actual risk stretching from Florida into southern Georgia. There is a marginal risk of severe weather across portions of Florida and southern Georgia. Isolated strong to severe thunderstorms appear possibly Saturday across this portion. And the probabilistic of this being severe is just a 5%. So again, not as big, same as kind of the other one, but it's still there to be aware of for the possibility of a QLCS spin-up tornado and that wind threat. Now, while all this is happening down here, there is more things happening. If we look right here, another low front is going to form towards the Duluth area, and this is going to cause a good amount of snow to form up right here, if you can see. And as we move through the run, we can see on the run it doesn't actually show it to be as strong as it is, but this is the low front right here in snow stretching down from portions of Minnesota and up into Canada. As well as this, there is another storm back here that's going to slam into Washington and Oregon and bring a huge snow event, huge rain event. As we can see, it's extremely strong right here. That low front's going to move off to the northeast, and this is going to bring a lot of snow into all of these states, including like areas like Iowa, Nevada, Utah, even Southern California towards Redding, areas like that. But focusing on the storm with the low front right here, this is going to move into the Virginias. It's going to bring a good amount of snow up into there. This is going to move off to the northeast. Mainly the snow, the rain is going to move into the ocean. The snow is going to move up into portions of the New York area, into Boston, areas like that. And while this is happening right here, another storm is forming right on its heels back here. Another low front is popping up. It's going to bring some snow showers, and it's going to basically do the same thing that we just saw. You can see that low front back here. This is going to start on the 10th for the most part. Those storm showers are going to start firing up back towards the Texas panhandles. There's going to be some snow towards the portions of Nebraska, Kansas, Colorado. You're going to see those storm showers down towards the southern states. We're going to see that potential once again for the severe weather. And for this event, the National Weather Service is highlighting on already day 5, which is extremely rare for the National Weather Service, a 15% chance of severe weather. And this is mainly the only thing we can tell is the day 4 through 8 is what the percentage is. National Weather Service normally does not issue these, but through days 5 and in a section you will see day 6, it's already been issued as a severe weather threat, stretching from Texas over here into Florida and mostly the southern states into central Louisiana, southern Louisiana, big cities like Mobile, possibly the Texarkana, etc. Now, if we continue the run, we can see this low front is going to move over kind of towards the not the Texas, but the Ohio Valley, Kentucky, Indiana, Illinois area. Now, right here, it's literally a lot to take in. There is another storm system back here that's going to slam in and cause a good amount of snow, but we're not going to focus on this right now. Our main threat's going to be focusing for snow to stretch from Michigan, northern Ohio, and portions of the Virginias. We have a very big storm system down here that's going to slam into Florida, bring a possibility once again for that tornado system up into Canada. This whole storm system is going to bring you guys a lot of snow as well into portions of Toronto and Ottawa, and this is going to once again move off up into the northeast with bringing a possibility for there to be snow to northern Kentucky, Ohio, the Virginias, all the way up into portions of Maine. And unlike this last storm, this storm is going to stay strong as it moves up through the northern states. It's not going to move the rain off like we were seeing. It's going to mostly keep the rain with the snow in front of it for this part. Now, if we can see right here on this run, right before it hits the Nova Scotia area, this snow is going to be extremely strong. It's going to be possibly blizzard conditions as it moves up in there. Now, with this storm, once again, same place we kind of seen it. There's a 15% severe outlook for the day 5, which is the day after the day 4, for southern Georgia, not Mississippi, but Alabama and Florida, stretching kind of into central Florida Peninsula. There is nothing for the day 7 or the day 8 as the storm moves up towards the coast. It is just for the day 5 and the day 6. So whatever comes out of this, possibly a marginal to slight risk, we will continue to monitor as that gets closer. Now, once again, right on the heels as this storm is moving off to the northeast, another storm is forming right here, and if we watch the runs as it moves through, here it is right here. This little low front popped up right here. And this is once again going to spark storms not as far back as the Texas Panhandles really for this one. But towards the 12th and the 13th, going to see some showers towards Kentucky, down through the southern states, as well as some snow up here towards Minnesota and Michigan. And let's go ahead and move the run through. It's going to not really make as much as an impact as the other storms we were seeing, but this is going to bring, once again, a good amount of snow towards the Maine area, the New York area, as well as some stronger thunderstorms. Back here, another storm, once again, on its heels is forming up. It's going to bring a lot of snow. This just impacted the California area if you were watching from the prior runs, and this is going to, once again, try to move through towards the eastern United States. Now, if we watch it go ahead and move through, you can see that low, it's going to be moving over the north part of the Texas, Oklahoma panhandle. And this is going to bring a good amount of snow once again to kind of the north central plains, midwestern plains. Once again, this is the last run we have to see, but it's going to kind of move through the same way every other one of these we have seen. Storms are going to stretch from the southern states up into Kentucky. Kentucky will kind of be that boundary where the rain and the snow will mix together. Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, places like that, you guys are going to have a lot of snow. The Virginias up into Maine and areas like that, you guys are going to have a lot of snow. Down into the southern states, it's going to be extremely rainy with a possibility for there to be that severe weather. So everybody really needs to just be on their toes about this. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to dive into some of the temperature outlooks. For right now, there's a little bit of a warmer than average temperatures towards the central plains with two cold fronts, one on the east side, one on the west coast. This is going to change pretty quickly, and it's going to continue to change. That warm front is going to move out to the east coast, and two cold fronts are going to blast through, one on the east coast, one on the west coast. The one on the west coast looking like it's going to continue to be a little stronger. Now once that first cold front moves out, there's going going to be a little bit of a break as this second cold front tries to move into the East Coast, and it's going to successfully push that one out. Main portions of the Vermont, New Hampshire area is going to see a little bit warmer than average temperatures, but this extreme cold front going to move over the Kentucky boundary once again, where we're going to see those two sets of those storms mix with each other, and it's going to push all the way up into Canada before it dies down. Once again, another warm front is going to try to push over the Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont boundary before another cold front pushes it down. Now this right here, this is something that's going to be extremely significant for the upcoming. This is a very, very cold, very, very big warm front, not warm front, but cold front, and this is going to be impactful for some more storms to come in and change into snow for this area. This is probably one of the coldest cold fronts we have seen on this video so far, probably one of the biggest too. We've seen some on this channel, but I think this has to be one of the biggest ones we have seen. And this is going to move over and kind of just stay stationary. It's going to move over a little bit towards the Central Plains, but it's going to remain stationary for pretty much the whole area. And this is going to affect the United States in a fullest with how big this is going to be, because a warm front can't exactly breach through with it like this. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're getting snow, enjoy it, but make sure to watch out for travels for ice and stuff. This video wasn't really planned or anything. There wasn't really anything planned out. So if I kind of just rambled, I do apologize. But I do hope you enjoy. I do hope I made some sense. Enjoy the weather if it's nice for you. If you're in the tornado areas or the severe weather areas, make sure to stay weather aware. Have your phones on. Have your alerts on. Use a radar app if you know how to use it. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next video.